I've been getting a lot of questions about how I started my digital nomad journey. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to find some remote jobs so you can join the digital nomad community. If you've ever seen these photos or videos of people working with their laptops at the beach, you might think it's just for picture or videos on Instagram, or it's like too good to be true. But that is the reality of being a digital nomad. Someone who can live and work from anywhere, and the only thing they need is a computer and an internet connection. I know the term digital nomad sometimes gives people the wrong impression of people who only work like 1 or 2 hours a day from their laptop and constantly traveling around, or people who usually have their laptops and just like work at the beach, which, fun fact, it's actually really hard to get any kind of work done at the beach. First, the lighting is like too bright and the internet connection is not the best. But the reality, it's about having the freedom to work from anywhere you want, to travel, and to have a lifestyle of your desire. I am very grateful that now I'm able to fully immerse myself in a new culture and communities thanks to the flexibility of working remotely and slow traveling. So before we get into the nitty-gritty, let me share a little bit about my story. I used to work in a hospital as an intern doctor, and throughout my last year of medical school, I was constantly burnt out, and I realized that being a doctor is no longer aligned with my goal. During COVID, I had to move back to Indonesia, and I moved to Bali, and that is where I started learning about how to find a remote job and working remotely. When I was in Bali, I was actually working on an entirely different field. I was doing digital marketing, so I just really want to show you guys that it is possible to do something that entirely different from what you study in college. And you can also use the skills that you already have to start working remotely. So if you're here, chances are you're seeking the same freedom. So let's get started. In this video, we're gonna talk about 2 different paths that I consider the easiest way to transition to become a digital nomad. The first way is to transition from your current company into a remote employee. After the pandemic, many companies started allowing their employees to work remotely. So try to talk to your manager or boss if this is something that's possible for you. While this allows you to work from anywhere, you're still under the structure of a traditional job with set hours, but this is definitely the easiest and smoothest way to transition to working remotely. One thing you want to keep in mind is you have to figure out the time differences if you're planning to work from somewhere with a different time zone. Before we get into the second way, which is the main options that we're gonna explore today, I'm just gonna get some works in, and I also have a call, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Almost finished with the work for today. So I'm like looking around because we're literally walking here, and yeah, there's just like tons of bikes. If you've heard about Vietnam, it's just like the traffic here is kind of intense, like they honk everywhere. But anyway, yeah, we're just gonna take a quick break and just go to the beach because it's really close. You're not slowing down. Okay, so let's continue here. Yeah, I just want this video to be more chill, not entirely like a sit-down talk-through video. I really want to share with you guys about like my experience of being a digital nomad. I still woke up feeling like I can't believe this is my life right now, and I'm doing something that entirely different from what I learned in medical schools. Alright, without rambling too much, let's get into the main topic of this video, which is freelancing. So I'm sure you all have heard about freelancing before, or you've done freelancing in the past, but honestly, this is like what most of the digital nomads do. You need to choose a skill that you can offer online that has value, and you need to know how to find clients. This is a type of work that will give you freedom to set your own work hour. Now, you might be thinking, but I don't have any skills or I don't have any experience and I don't know how to find clients. Well, this is what we're gonna tackle in this video. If you've had a job before, I'm sure you have a skill and you can offer this skill in a package of service or a single service to someone who needs it. Careers that are in high demand right now that you can do remotely are virtual assistant, social media manager, UGC creator, UX designer, graphic designer, online tutor, or even like voiceover artist. The first thing you gotta do is take a look at all of this career or skills that you can provide online and see which one that suits you the best. I know like some people told me like, oh, but I'm not really good at writing, I'm not really good at video editing. And one thing that I want you to keep in mind is that you don't have to be an expert in the beginning. A lot of people like an influencer or like a business, they need someone to edit their TikTok or their reels. So if you know how to do like basic video editing, then you can help them and provide them with your service. There are a lot of business people or entrepreneurs who needs help with planning meetings, organizing their emails, reply to emails, and yeah, they need a virtual assistant to help them outsource this task. Once you pick your career path, it's really important to do research. You don't need to be an expert in the beginning, but knowing the basic understanding is essential. Spend a month or two to learn about this from online platforms like YouTube. There's also like Coursera. There are tons of information online and websites where you can learn nowadays. You can also go to YouTube. If you want to be a social media manager, I know this girl, Latasha James. She has a really good content about how to become a social media manager. The point is to get a good understanding of the skills that you want to offer and improve it over time. Also, I want to let you guys know really quickly, if you want my help to get you started on your digital nomad journey, or if you want me to guide you to take some actionable steps so you can start working remotely, I now offer a one-on-one call. The link is on the description box below. Now the big question is, how do I find clients for my freelance work? There are two primary ways you can find your client. The first one is throughout online platforms like Fiverr or Upwork, and the second way is throughout networking. Websites like Upwork and Fiverr are excellent to get started by creating your profile and showcase your skills and also start finding remote gigs. One thing I want you to keep in mind is in the beginning of your freelance job, you want to reach out to clients and you want to apply to multiple jobs opening, and by multiple I don't mean like 3 or 4 or 5. I'm talking about like 20 or maybe 30 or even 40. Don't wait for clients to go to you because it's gonna be unrealistic, especially if you just get started and you have no reviews. Additionally, you can seek through this opportunity by reaching out through clients from their social medias, email, or maybe in-person networking. And one of very useful things that I did before embarking on my digital nomad journey is I created this emergency savings. So I save up to like 6 months of my monthly expenses. So in that way, I think it gives you a peace of mind that you don't have to worry you run out of money in the beginning of your digital nomad journey. So I guess that's it for this video. I gotta go back and continue on my work, but I hope you guys find this video helpful, and if you have any further questions, you can let me know in the comment section down below. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye!